I think for us the most important thing was to re-establish the series after a 3 years break, a sabbatical which we had, and we completed now 2 full seasons, also in 14 and 15 with always 8 races across the globe, and we re-established the following of our fans and re-alert them, and we flew super safely. We were also able to attract some very nice new locations as our host city partners. Also many sponsors who came on board, reached global coverage. So I think a lot of achievements we can be proud of, but nevertheless it's still a long way in front of us.
If I think about flying, the first thing would be, okay, this must be an aviation event, but you said you want to be a motorsport event. You are presenting as a motorsport event. Did you have any troubles to persuading to the public this is a motorsport event?
No, I think this is an ongoing process because our target group comes from people who generally like aviation, people who like motorsports, people who like Red Bull events, and many of them are coming because they think we are a purely aviation spectacle or event. And, this is a hard work also to establish ourselves on the motorsport and sports pages of the magazines, but it's absolutely achievable. So with our sports format and also with the setup what we have at the moment, we run and support all the 14 teams, but there will be so-called team ownership transition in the upcoming years. So we will be functioning very similar like MotoGP on a similar franchise model.
Is it easier to maneuver less brands? For example, in Formula One, you have, I don't know, you told about 300 different brands, and you work with less really compact partners.
Yeah, I think we do not want to have an overcrowded space. As I said, in Formula One there are 300 brands competing for exposure. We have a very clean and neat structure, sponsorship structure, and usually our aim is to have one title partner per team, maximum two partners, and up to 3 global partners, and then we have sponsors per race, per national events.
I remember Bernie Ecclestone said they don't need young spectators because the young people don't have the money. How can you comment? Who is your main target? Who do you want to attract the most?
Yeah. I would say that for us, unlike these comments what you mentioned, the young audience is very important for us because they will preset and predefine the journey of many sports in the future, and also we adapt our sporting rules, we adapt our television format according to the consumption of the youngest audience and generation, because we know that they will not sit in front of television because they do not know what television is, and they will not watch 90 minutes a race. So therefore we introduce so-called head-to-head format, 2 pilots in subsequence fighting against each other. So this little fight is we call it heat, lasts approximately 5-6 minutes. So this is something what we think the young generation can digest.
The game that you developed, the mobile game Red Bull Air Race, has gained popularity. Is it a logical step that they will be engaged then with the event as well, or only with the? Is it any danger that they would only focus on the game?
For us, it was a big surprise. Mainly the age of the players who are playing the mobile game is somewhere between 14 and 28, and they sometimes come from countries where we never raced before or we don't have pilots. So the following is really big, and it shows also that the game and its development was done successfully.
Are you the first time here in SPORTO conference?
It's my first time. I was only passing once through Porto when we were on our way to Rovinj, where we had our race in 2014 and 15. It is a beautiful city. It's not the best weather today, but yeah, this is maybe a place I would like to return and come back.
What do you think this kind of event brings to the region, to the whole region and to the whole industry, like SPORTO conference?
Yeah, I think it puts Slovenia onto the radar of many rights holders, sports properties, also companies who are active in sports. And yeah, it is a super international event with many participants coming in. It is not easy logistically, so even more, I think it has a solid value. Is very well established, that the people really take the time and come here.
Has the conference met your expectations?
No, absolutely. I arrived and I'm looking forward to the evening festivities and the party for sure.
Thank you.